Hi guys, how are you doing today? So this video is going to be a tutorial using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I've done a green look with this palette, I did a blue look, and so now I was like, it's time for me to do what I really want to do, and that would be a warm, blown out smoky eye. I really love how this look turned out, so if you want to see how I did it, then just keep watching.
So I'm going to start off with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to use that to prime my lids, and I'm just smoothing that over with my finger. And then I'm going into the MAC Powder and Shivering White, and I'm just using this to set my eyelids since the palette that I'm using today doesn't have a matte all over shade. That's my skin tone. Now I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm taking this transition shade and I'm just buffing this really lightly onto my crease. And like I said, this is very light and nice and just like the beginning of the smoky eye. And then I'm taking this orange transition shade just to make it a little bit warmer and to slowly start deepening. When I do a smoky eye, I like going with like a million shades, so that's what's happening here. And then I'm taking this shade, which is one of my favorites in the palette, and first it looks a little messy because I'm just depositing the color before I really focus on blending out, but I'm just putting that all the way through my crease. And I really take my time, and after I deposit the color, just blend windshield wiper motions back and forth and back and forth. And as I go back and forth blending, I use a really light pressure to blend above just so that it helps me create that gradient. Now I'm going in with more of that shade just to deepen it even more, since I lost some of its intensity when we blended it out, and I really want this shade to end up in the final look to really show through. So I'm just adding and blending again. Also, just want to apologize real quick. This video was supposed to be a full face tutorial, but I was like not paying attention, so I had to cut it because most of this my half of my face is not even in frame, so I don't know what I was doing. But now I'm taking this shade, which is another one of my favorites in the palette, and I'm just packing this all over my lid. This is not the best brush to do it, so if you're thinking the eyeshadow doesn't look that pigmented, it's because of the brush that I chose, just because most of my brushes are dirty, so I was like getting desperate. But this eyeshadow is actually super pigmented. It's so beautiful, and I love the way it almost has like a purpley tone on the lid with all these like warm orangey tones. And then I'm going back in with that brush that I used before, and I'm just blending out the edge. And then I'm going in with my original transition brush and just blending above that. Now I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm just blending that original orange transition shade underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm taking the darker orange and buffing that underneath as well. And I'm doing it from like inner corner to outer, like I really want it to be deep. And then I'm taking the purple and doing that as well. Just because I wanted my lower lash line to be very smoky. And then I'm taking that other brush that I used and I'm just using that to blend out the edges and make sure that the eyeshadow is the complete shape that I want, which would be that the bottom lower lash line connects to the top. And then I'm taking this pretty highlight shade and I'm just going underneath my brow bone. It's very intense, definitely not a subtle highlight, so I really like this, and this is the more pink tone of the two. And then I'm taking this really pretty shade, which is like a nice pink toned, like really pink toned highlighter, or it's a beautiful all over the lid shade too, and I'm just using that to highlight my inner corner, just for a little pop since everything else is pretty much matte. And then I'm taking an eyeliner and I'm just doing my waterline and my tight line, which looks a little freaky, but it totally helps your lashes look thicker. And then I'm taking the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and I'm just coating my lashes. And then I'm taking the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Metal Moon. I just wanted to try this on camera for you guys, and I have to be honest, I'm not impressed. It almost looks a little prettier on like video, like it looks like there's more of a glow, but in person it literally does nothing for me. It's so subtle. So I'm definitely going to be taking this back and returning it because I just really don't like it, honestly. I feel like it's just not the highlight for me. Even as far as subtle highlights go, I don't know, I really don't like the tone of it. Like, it looks white, but then it's like just like straight up gold. It's very I don't know, I'm not a fan. And then I went ahead and took a different highlighter from the MAC Sweet Peach Duo. It's limited edition. I'm sorry about that, but now you guys can see what a highlight looks like a real good highlight. So I'm taking the Wet n Wild lip liner in I think this is Bear to Comment, and I'm just lining my lips for the lip gloss that I'm going with, which I'm super excited about. And then I'm about to go off screen again because I was not paying attention. And today I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty, I think it's called Fenty Glow is the shade, lip gloss. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's the perfect tone. It looks so glossy and luscious, and it feels like lip gloss and chapstick like had a baby. Like, it's so good. I would definitely recommend filling your line in a little bit more, because as the lip gloss wore, you could see where I had lined my lips, but I really love this.
So that is everything for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, while you're here, there's some little boxes popping up if you just want to click on one of those and watch one of my recent videos. If you missed it, there they are. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.